An old friend could potentially help the Lions replace Frank Ragnow in 2025. Let's talk about it. Hi, it's Mike Payton from A to Z Sports Detroit. Today we're going to talk about how an old friend, namely Aaron Glenn, new head coach of the New York Jets, could help the Detroit Lions replace Frank Ragnow. So obviously, Ragnow retired earlier this week. Big shocker for everyone. Kind of seemed like he was probably going to stay. There were some questions about maybe contract stuff. I don't know what happened. Ragnow decided he was done, and that's it. That's where we're at right now. The Lions need to find out who their next center is going to be. Our own Wendell Ferreira, who covers the Green Bay Packers and helps out on the New York Jets, had a great idea for the Lions to help replace Ragnow here in 2025. He suggests that the Lions should trade for Josh Myers, New York Jets center Josh Myers. Now, Lions fans might remember his name because he was the Packers starting center for the last 4 seasons. They did not bring him back this year. He signed with the Jets. He has about a $3 million cap hit, not too big. But the Jets already had Joe Tippmann, and he's probably going to be their starting center this year. So that kind of makes Myers the odd man out. Maybe he could play on their bench. Maybe they could trade him away to get some sort of asset for him. That's where the Lions come in. They could offer a 2026 7th round pick for Myers and get him for a $3 million cap hit. That's a great deal. Now, obviously, Graham Glasgow is probably the guy who's going to play center for the Lions this year if they don't make any other kind of move, and that's fine. Glasgow can do that. We've seen him play center. Myers is arguably a better center. He's played center his entire NFL career, played it in college. I know it's Pro Football Focus, but he has a better PFF grade. He only allowed 1 sack last year. He's really showed that he could be a starting caliber center. For Detroit, they don't need anything that's going to be long-term right now. They just need somebody who can come in, play for a couple years. You find your replacement who's probably already on the team. It's probably Tate Ratledge. I think this is a great move for the Lions. 7th round pick to the New York Jets for Josh Myers. You get your starting center this year. You can continue to work on Tate Ratledge as your future starting center, and everything works out. We'll see what happens with this one. We'll see if the Lions are interested, and we'll talk to you next time.